Let's pick it up in verse 3 now. Thou shalt be obedient unto the things which I shall give unto him, even as Aaron, to declare faithfully the commandments and the revelations with power and authority unto the church. Have you noticed this? Have you noticed that through the history of time, you can see these powerful examples of leadership from various leaders through the history of time? Have you noticed the common thread among them? That the greatest leaders in the scriptures first are disciples. To be a great leader, you have to learn to be an obedient servant, if you will, an obedient disciple. I wonder if that applies to the greatest leader of all time, in infinite proportions, Jesus Christ. I don't think there was ever a better follower, a more perfect follower in the history of the universe than Jesus Christ, who was so meek and so willing to defer to whatever his Father asked him to do or wanted him to do, that I'd suggest to you that if you want to be a better leader, try to become more like Jesus in his not my will but thine be done mode of living his life every single moment. And that's what makes you a great leader. You look at some of our wonderful prophets that we've had in the dispensation of the fullness of times, and most recently now, President Russell M. Nelson. I think one of the reasons he is such an amazing and beloved prophet for us, this leader for the work, is because he's so good at listening to God, receiving revelation, and acting on it, and doing God's will rather than his own will. And this pattern shows up all over the place in Scripture. And here, Oliver is being taught that principle. Be obedient to the things. You're the second elder, and you'll have this power to teach the church. But before you can be really effective as a teacher, you have to be a really effective learner, a really effective follower of Christ.